this is Tuera Loper with Food for Thought for this week. And our food for thought is visibility in the workplace. What do you do if you feel invisible at work? If you have a sense that the work that you're doing is not being acknowledged, and to make matters worse, you have a hard time articulating the value that you bring to the organization. This is a conversation that I was having with one of my clients last week. They had a sense of frustration because they knew the difference they were making in the organization, but they felt as though they were invisible. As we brainstormed ways in which they could begin to showcase their value, they shared with me what their mentor had told them about the two types of people in the workplace: firefighters and fire preventers. Firefighters are the ones always in the forefront, at the action, putting out the fires. Everyone knows exactly what it is they're doing and why they're doing what they're doing. Fire preventers, on the other hand, in the background, no one seems sometimes to know what it is that they do. I challenged my client to embrace being a fire preventer, but to also be comfortable to articulate the value that they brought to the organization. What could they write down for their leaders for them to articulate how they were preventing the fires and what that prevention was doing to the organization? How were they going to invite their leaders into their world for their leaders to actually understand that we do have people, even though they might seem invisible, who are doing visible work? Leaders, I want to challenge us today to be more broad in how we acknowledge people that work for us. Yes, it's easy to look at the firefighters and give them their flowers because they're in the action. But let's be intentional about the fire preventers, because they're the ones saving us time, money, resources, and you name it. They're the ones in the weeds making sure that our visibility is strengthened. We need the firefighters, we need the fire preventers. Both do a great work in the organization, but one should not be ignored at the expense of the other. So to you firefighters, keep on doing the work. We need you, because there'll be times when that building will catch on fire. To the fire preventers, keep on doing the work, because we need you to also prevent those fires. Your worth and your work is valuable. Be comfortable inviting your leaders in for them to understand the worth that you bring to the organization.